Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Standing in, Ryan Sandberg. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top 2 in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Yeah, and every starting pitcher in the game comes out ready to fire, hoping that they're going to have a big game. What they don't plan for is giving up base hits on the first 2 pitches of the game. Well, it is what it is. Now he's got to...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. Line drive to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
That is it. The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball...
Down the left field line and deep. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Lifetime versus this arm. He's collected 11 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Cubs do get... Fergie Jenkins, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing... performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dexter Fowler becomes out number 2 this inning. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Kingman's got it, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Genesis Cabrera is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. He singled to open up the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Another one sent foul. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. O'Neill is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Left side. DeYoung's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, Dero, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers. Well, the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Striding in, Andre Dawson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways.
He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Rizzo, the runner at third. Bryant on at second with 2 down. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Matt Carpenter. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Carpenter playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Dawson is there to put it away for route number 1. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
He froze him on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung becomes out number 2 this inning. Yadi Molina digging in now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Fergie Jenkins as he lines it out to center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the stretch, he sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 51 on the year as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Alex Reyes is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Ryan Sandberg. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Bouncer to the left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Alex Reyes stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. At the plate, Dexter Fowler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora in pursuit. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. New inning set to get underway, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. First delivery to him on the way. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
This is in the air out to right. Dawson's there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. So here's Albert Almora next, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Almora rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The bat, number 9. 1 out. 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 1 out
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
1-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, man. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. Dawson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. 9. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So we got him swinging. Yadier Molina is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tyler O'Neill comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Lane Thomas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down, and he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Digging in once again, Fergie Jenkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. Here's Javier Baez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To short. First, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Tommy Edman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that's in there for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Edman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Ryan Helsley enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in now, Andre Dawson. He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So striding in, Chris Bryant. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap at the wall by Fowler, but he'll come up empty. It's a home run. So it's a two-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 22 on the year, as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this? This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Kingman, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
What a great feeling right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul DeYoung is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Fouled off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but
this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in now, Dave Kingman. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Jordan Hicks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Andre Dawson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their...
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. So digging in now, Albert Almora, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Riding in once again, Lane Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jairo Munoz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the... Andrew Miller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Right side, hit hard, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Fergie Jenkins, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
The bat, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. O'Neill looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Giovanni Gallegos takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Dave Kingman will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Andre Dawson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. Here's Colton Wong now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And another foul ball. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Looking to send him packing again. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let...
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Line toward the alley in left center, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 24-2 the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs combine.